Well, hello everyone. Thank you very much for joining in. And it looks like I've got the infamous J-Man joining us here today. So what are you doing, Mr. J-Man?
Driving home.
Mr. Scalded Earth, Scorched Earth.
That's me, keeping it real.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, right. So you finished your day, have you?
Yep, finished my day's work, yep.
You got the life, haven't you? It's only midday and you get to go home.
Yeah, that's it. Can't work too hard.
Yeah. So what do you know, Mr. J-Man?
What do I know? I know Prado's a fuckhead. How about
that? Not on my live stream. Oh, God. Good on you.
I don't know much. I know Brian's a scammer. Can we all say that out loud yet?
Oh, yeah. No, you can say that as loud as you want. Yeah, no, you know, like it's... Unfortunately, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Some people... Sorry?
No, nothing. You keep going.
I thought you said that he won.
Oh, well, he has won, hasn't he?
Yeah, in the short term, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, like, would you really want to be sleeping at night with...
I'm surprised he hasn't fled the country. That's what I would have done.
We actually don't know. And the family doesn't know. So we don't know.
Yeah.
But I would presume that still in Australia and that, but we just don't know. But yeah, certainly. Yeah. Well,
what
anyway,
he should be doing is finding a more attractive girlfriend with all his money, because the one that he's got is looks like a man, or maybe it is a man. Don't know.
I'm not going to pass judgment on people's appearances.
You're not going to.
I know I'm perfectly handsome and all that sort of stuff. I get all that.
Yeah.
So I wonder where everyone is. Come on, guys. Anyone in the audience? Anyone going to join up and say good day for the day? I know I was pretty late notice putting my thing out there, but 4 o'clock. Come on, guys. Well, 4 o'clock my time. Come on, guys. Like anyone, just say hello. Like, come on. It can't be that bad.
Maybe they're scared because I'm here.
Well, no one knew that you were here.
Ah.
Well.
No one at the moment.
Sorry?
Who is with us, or no one yet?
Well, looks like we got a couple of people. Whale Miner. G'day, Whale Miner. Thank you very much for joining in. It's great to see you. Well, not that I'm seeing you, but thank you very much for being here. And Daniel's here as well from Rev Token. So thank you very much, Daniel, for saying g'day. Yeah, your eyelids are on the floor. You were just doing a live stream just before you went to sleep, and which I joined in for a little bit on Chris Cruise, and that was this morning at about 8 o'clock my time. I went on Chris Cruise live for a little bit, and Daniel was there having a talk about Rev Token and that sort of stuff. Rev's a good little project. They're as legitimate as they come and doing their thing. And I have a close association with the boys at Rev, with Daniel and Jared, and yeah, they're good people doing good stuff. So
are they an off branch of Safe Food Community, or?
Oh no, different. Yeah, you could say a branch off the Brew, I suppose, because Jared.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. Hi, driving guy.
I know.
Yeah, where's the names aren't there because when I don't do that. See, it's J-Man is Whale Miner, and if you know about Brew, well then J-Man goes in there every now and again and bombs the place with his nuclear bombs. He's a scorched earth kind of guy. You say it how it is, and you don't mix your words. You just straight up there and just give it to them, and that's just the way it is. Some people do that kind of have that sort of approach, and J-Man has that sort of approach. So, and all power to you. You're allowed to do that. It's free speech. So everyone's allowed to have their opinion. So yeah, Whale Miner was saying, "G'day, driving guy, or hi, driving guy," and that's you. As I'm stuck in my shed.
G'day, mate.
Yeah. Whale Miner's
I'm not driving.
From
I'm stationary. I'm parked up on the side of the road. I am not driving.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're just looking like you're driving, aren't you? Yeah, that's right.
Pretending to drive.
Yeah, but you're in a country where you have laws where you're allowed to do what you're doing anyway, so that's all right.
That's right.
What does Daniel say? We are a community that banded together after getting rugged by multiple projects. The rug burn is real. Some pun intended. I know. Yeah, I'm not really too sure, Dan. I'm glad you said something because I'm not really too sure where you guys sort of came from. But I know you're just a group of guys that are sick of, like rugging type things within the community, aren't we all? We all hate that type of actions with a passion. And of course, that's what real projects are in this space to try and eliminate, is dodgy, scammy, rug burn or rug pull sort of shit. We just don't like scammy shit, do we, J-Man?
Not at all.
Yeah. Oh, you're the tap doctor.
Probably shouldn't show that on live.
No, or is that just someone else's hat?
Yeah, I just found it.
Yeah, but like the community after all of the shit from Brian though has really been, lack of a better way, decimated, hurt. A lot of people have been really hurt in the DeFi space and not feeling very good about it at all. And so, yeah, it's not exactly all pleasantries, is it? Like it's
Nearly every single project in DeFi is either a scam or basically a scam. Nearly all.
Are you talking Ponzi's?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's either a Ponzi or a straight up scam.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is endemic within the crypto space, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And people like myself and Daniel with Rev Token and that are trying to, and there's other projects too. Like I'm sure that Property Flex is really good. You know, there's I would imagine that Fowler's thing is good. And the same with the Cosmic. I'm sure it's good, because they're real projects doing real stuff. So, like, I think there is some things that is good coming out of the ashes, where guys are actually legitimately doing stuff to have a proper try. I don't think it all is like you could throw a blanket over the lot, but I like it that people are trying. It's good, I like to see that.
Just need more good people to.
Yeah, because obviously it really hurts when you get a big community like the Safer community getting stung like they have. It's a lot of people getting, obviously, money stolen from them, but getting disillusioned with everything in general. When it's not all like that, there is good projects out there, but maybe you don't see that until you've experienced the bad stuff. And then you can see that, there's real people doing real things still. Yeah, I don't know. No.
Yeah.
But it is hard in this space, it's not easy, that's for sure. And your mate DP is learning that one the hard way, I think, at the moment. That it comes with challenges. And
is his coin still running? Is it still got a decent liquidity in it, or?
It's up to you to make your own determination what's decent and what's not. I know that sounds hairy-fairy, but the thing is, J-Man, is that I have my own thing going on. So if I pass judgment too much on another project, people take it the wrong way. They think that I'm just saying it out of spite and just like sword fighting with them when I'm not doing it. So I'm just not going to get drawn into that. People got to make their own decisions for themselves. But, like, it's still doing its thing. Yes, I know they've made some adjustments. Yes.
As long as they're trying. Trying to help and not take money.
That's what you would hope. But
yeah, you would hope.
The problem is that you got this one word rebase, and rebase has 100% of the time failed.
Is it rebasing? Is it a rebasing?
Yes, but but on top of that, you've even got to claim your rebases. They don't just drop. They don't just. It doesn't just drop in your wallet. You got to claim it. But it's yeah, I don't know. We can critique other people's things all day long, but yeah, it's. But anyway, everyone, I still waiting on my contract. You would think. I almost wish I didn't ask him to fix it now, because I had a few. Yeah, I had it a few weeks ago, and then I asked him to fix it because it wasn't right. And here I am still waiting for it. So, yep.
Is all the current holders going to get airdropped their path, are they?
Yeah. Yeah, so nothing changes. It's just a migration over another blockchain where everyone gets their airdrop tokens, and it just basically starts up where it stopped on Binance, which is, in hindsight, actually a really good thing, because it means that calf token price is actually really good compared to the tokens within our ecosystem. You know, not our ecosystem, but you know, the Seifu community. Whereas other ones have fallen a lot, and putting calf in a hiatus for a month or so has meant that everyone else has dropped off a lot, and we've stayed the same. So in hindsight, it's actually worked out to be a good thing by doing what we've done.
Yeah.
I have a guess that someone's going to take advantage of that when it's relaunched. But you know, people are allowed to do what they want to do. They can buy more, they can sell it, they can do whatever they want. You know, it's a free market. You're free to do what you're allowed to, what you want to do. You know,
yeah.
As soon as you start dictating to people, you know, hold or sell or whatever, then you've just lost the plot. Like, you've seriously just got to let people do their own thing. It's their decisions, it's their money, it's their investment. They choose what they want to do. So that's all you can do.
Where's your friend Chalk?
I have no idea.
Giving it up?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's the same time on a. Sorry.
Said I don't blame her.
Yeah, well, like many people, she's disillusioned of the space, but I know she starts her job. Maybe she started a job today. That would be a point. I reckon that's what it is. Because right now is about the time she started a job. So I reckon that she would have started her job. See, I'm not up to date. You know, like, this has all been said before on live streams, but that would answer the reason why I'm not getting a reply, because she would be at work. There you go, everyone. Breaking news. I really know what's going on. The calves are coming in quite. Oh, he's nicked off. The calves are coming in quite thick and fast at the moment. And I was going to broadcast or show down there, but it was really windy outside and a little bit wintry. It's not too bad, but he's come back. And back again.
Yeah, so I didn't mean to close it off.
That's all right. You can do whatever you got to do. It's all good.
I do have to leave in a minute though, because I'm going to go to the chiropractor.
Oh yeah. Nice. Get cracked.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
And looks like you need to sleep.
Yep, I do need to sleep. So what's on the agenda for today's show? You got any plans, or are you just winging it?
Just winging it, because I didn't know that. Like I said, I didn't know about the dates to whether Chalk's around or not, and I didn't know. So I'm just, You decided to come on air, so you know, if someone chooses to come on air, they can come on air and we have a discussion about whatever. It's all good. But yeah, cheers for dropping in and saying g'day, J-Man. You go in there and do more of your scorched earth, and sort of to a degree though that what's done is done now. You know, like, it's just what it is. I know you obviously are allowed to have your opinions and you can say whatever you want to say. But, you know, it's just the circumstances that we find ourselves in is just what it is.
Yeah. Well, is everyone still on side with Nick and what he's doing?
I don't know. And when you say everyone, well, it's certainly not going to get everyone to be on side with anyone, and he would be no different. But they're still doing what they're doing, yes. But whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, we have no idea. No one knows. So, you know.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Yeah, well, essentially everything's gone anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't he working on Vulcan and stuff? So where's all that work gone? Or was that he just...
I don't know. That's the whole thing, is that I would have thought that it would have been able to be done. Like, they've had this since like nearly 12 months now. Like,
yeah.
I would have thought the same thing. But I can't give you any answers because we just don't know. And yeah, it's
Well, we know where it's leading, don't we?
Pardon?
We know where it's leading.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, here we go. Why does New Zealand have some of the fastest racehorses in the world? I have no idea. Why is that? Like a question like that? There must be something in the water. Okay, well, Miner, why is it that New Zealand has some of the fastest racehorses in the world? Because it is true. They have lots of good stuff in New Zealand.
Yeah, it must be
So you got to go now, do you, J-Man?
Yep.
Here we go. Because the horses have seen what they do with the sheep. That's right. I remember that joke.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a pearler, isn't it? Like, oh man,
they do have some fast racehorses though.
Bloody oath, they do. Then and race car drivers and everything. But we claim them all as Australian though. So if they do good, they're Australian. They're not New Zealand. And Liam Lawson in the F1's doing really good as a rookie in the last race as a fill-in driver for Ricciardo. He's doing bloody good, punching way above his weight.
Is he New Zealand?
Yeah. And he's punching way above his weight in F1 as a rookie driver. Just filling
Didn't
in.
Ricciardo get his job back?
But he stuck it in the wall and broke a heap of bones in his hand. So he's got his hand getting fixed up at the moment. So he's was sort of going to be racing this weekend, but he didn't. So he'll apparently be back for Japan. But yeah,
has he got any better, or is he still not doing good?
No, he's doing good. Yeah, no, he's doing good. But Liam Lawson's also doing good in his car. So AlphaTauri have found themselves in a bit of a difficult position at the moment, where they got two really good drivers for one seat. So
yeah, well, whoever's the cheapest will win.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it plays out. But yeah. So you have any parting words, Mr. J-Man? Well, it's probably better you went silent. That's good. Yeah. We probably got saved there, but yeah, you've gone silent, so it's good. You must have muted yourself.
Well, there we go. I'm back.
Yeah. It's probably for the best that you did mute yourself just then.
Yeah. No, I don't have any parting words.
Oh, you want to wish me well or anything like that with what I'm doing?
Well,
no, he doesn't care.
There's probably some farm stuff you should be doing, but I just realised I got dog shit all over my boot. I only just seen
it. Oh God!
You see that?
Yeah, righto.
Fucking hell! I just realised.
And you got to go and see the chiropractor.
Well, I'm at home, so I'm going to wash my boots.
You're going to have to, aren't you?
Fuck, isn't it? I got
I'll let you go, Mr. J-Man. Take it easy.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, enjoy washing your boots. Cheers.
Well,
See ya.
see ya.
Thank you. See you, mate. Well, that J-Man, I tell you what, he doesn't hold back his words, does he? If you want the way it is, well, then you listen to J-Man. He'll just tell you. No messing around. But I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. It must be Chalk's first day at work. Shows you what I know. So, no wonder she didn't turn up. I didn't know. I forgot. I'm sure she said a date. But, so, if anyone has any questions, statements, anything at all, conversation, direction changes, anything at all, just let us know. But yeah, no, I should have the contract already, but it drives me nuts. Yes, it's, if you could only see what goes on behind the scenes, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just frustrating. Do you express that? Well, you try not to, because obviously it's out of your control, so it just is what it is. But yeah, I just can't wait for it to be done and then airdrop people their holdings and just move on. Just put that as a chapter that's been done. Just, I don't know, it's just annoying, isn't it? Where you just got the past sort of hanging on just at the moment, where it's just stuck in limbo land. Just, they just want to get going. Yep. He's already done the contract once, but there was a couple of points in it that weren't correct. And it's almost like I should have just launched what I had. But I wanted to just make sure it was right. See, the things weren't critical as such, but it was still important to do it because I didn't ask for it to be done the way it was done. So it was kind of like, once you launch your token or your contract, you can't just suddenly not launch it like it's done unless you migrate it to a new contract. And I don't want to do that. I just want to launch the right contract the first time and just move on. And so I thought, well, no, I'll get it done right the first time in every little aspect. And because the other point is that what might look insignificant today might actually turn out to be something that is significant. And, because of course, I don't have the power of a crystal ball. So you just want it right. Yes, you are right. I know. And they are, and they have been. Yet, here you are. Yeah, I know. I hear. I hear you are one of the. Yep. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. And what it, what is someone to do? All you can do is to deal with what you got and what you're able to control, and obviously that is what I'm not able to control, because obviously coding stuff, I'm at the mercy of whoever's doing it. So yeah, obviously with bated breath, I'm hoping that, any moment I get notification that it's done and I get it. And as soon as I've got it, then I can just airdrop people because it is done. And then hallelujah. And calf can just be whatever calf is. It's going to exist. It's going to trade. Well, people are going to have the ability to trade. They can do whatever they want. And that is all there is to it. And nothing's going to stop. It's just going to do its thing. And except for, the tokenomics are obviously changed, where it's just 2% buy tax, 2% sell tax, and 100% of that is returned to holders in the form of the blockchain coin, Zone Grove coin. So not in the native token, but in the blockchain coin. So the treasury also obviously gets its rewards, and then can use those rewards for adding liquidity, etc. But you got to remember, to add liquidity, you've got to have half calf, half blockchain coin, which is Grove, and so you got to swap some of the Grove for calf, so it puts buy pressure on calf to add the liquidity. So it's kind of a win-win, you could say, because obviously you're buying some calf with the rewards, and then you add that to the Grove to add to the liquidity. Vitruvo, or I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Vitrovo. I've never actually really heard anyone is Schnoder's blockchain, whatever that means, Barry. Does that mean you're above my pay grade, Barry? You got to remember, I'm a farmer. I don't know what these words mean. I can make assumptions like maybe not going to exist, but maybe I'm assuming wrong. I don't know. Please, Barry, tell me, save me. Oh, now you're really helping me. Not. Oh, God. Yeah. 2 words is not helping me. Join me on Livestream. Can I send you a link and you can have a chat? Okay, this is getting deep. Wow. Anyone know that I've been for a long drive today, and so my head's like behind the 8 ball? Well, I'm definitely behind the 8 ball. The cat is both dead and alive until you observe it. Okay. I know I've heard that sort of stuff before, but yes, I know it is definitely quantum physics is fascinating. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. But you're still above my pay grade. You just want to test me out. It's just not the day for it. It's just, oh man. It's great to see you, Barry. Thank you very much, Barry, for calling in. It's greatly appreciated to see you. Yeah, I know that's what you're getting at. And I don't know whether it actually is dead or alive either. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bloody hard question, isn't it? Or thing to know. Can we just zoom forwards like 12 months and tell ourselves what the deal is? And then we know what to do right here, right now. But I know either way we're locked into whatever there is, like, of course I get that, but I don't know. It's just bloody hard, isn't it? Like, maybe there's other blockchain opportunities out there, Barry. You ever thought of that? Not talking Grove, no. Maybe there's other blockchain opportunities. Always been toying with the idea of doing something on more and seeing the dynamics of how things work and seeing whether can actually make it into a viable proposition. Barry's going, no. Only criminals make blockchains. Oh shit, we're all doomed. Are you saying that? Yeah, I think this is it. Or crazy people. I think it's more of that one. Crazy people do that. Why would you put yourself out there that much? You can live a happy life without that shit, You don't have to do that. Why do it? Why? I know, we love Crazy Barry. You're a good bloke. Can I send you a link and you can come and voice chat on here with me? Or you just won't do that? Because you seem to have a bit of time and I need someone to talk to other than just talk to a text. So would you come and it's like a marriage. Love-hate relationship. The only marriage I ever had, I got divorced. Probably my fault. Yeah, well, obviously not you. You're going to be telling me that text is quiet. You know I love you, Barry. You're a good bloke. Fucking unreal. But I know there's there's quite a lot of things going on in the background with people doing their things, and I want to be involved in those things, and we're doing a few things that Barry is aware of, and there's a bit more happening within the ecosystem than just trying to do what we're doing right now, which doesn't seem like much because we're just trying to get a bloody contract, but it all starts from the beginning, But yeah. All I can say is that we're trying to do our thing. Not overpromise the world or anything like that. It's very basic tokenomics, 2% buy, 2% sell, and 100% of that goes to the people in rewards in a different coin or token. But in this case, it's going to be a coin. You can't get it more simple than that. Well, hardly any more simple than that, can you? So it just is what it is, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, just waiting for I do know the developer's got some legitimate delay issues. I know that he can't help the situation where he finds himself. I just wish I could explain what that is, but unfortunately I can't explain that one publicly. No, I'm not under any privacy agreement or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know, I just don't want to involve someone's personal life into what's going on. Like, obviously they're just doing their thing. So be it. It's what it is. Are you excited for the launch, Barry, of what I might be able to do? Happy to see that I can stick it out through thick and thin. Just do what makes you happy, and maybe you will have company. Yeah, well, I've got a lovely partner. We're just not married, that's all, but we're essentially, obviously, like, we're married. We've been together for 20. Geez, I'll probably get told off if you yell this one out. 23 years, something like that. So that's a generation, isn't it? And so that's not changing. Well, hopefully not. But well, there's a reason why I do what I do, though, Barry. The calf ecosystem, the token, obviously it originally started with cause of the calves NFTs, but of course that's the whole theory behind that has been squashed with the blockchain. But having said that, it's because we are absolutely buggered. Like, I'm not joking, and I've been saying this just a little bit lately, but it's true. Like, we've been rearing cars for some 10 years now, pretty much to the month, and the environment for livestock has never been worse for dairy bull calves. It is way below cost. regardless on the age that you can sell an animal. And we're absolutely buggered. Like, we are seriously stuffed. And that's why I need support from Project to essentially have any sort of life, because we are totally stuffed. And, you know, if you knew the situation, or, you know, like, you'd be screaming from the rafters, because it is seriously that bad. But of course, no, we choose to do this. Yes. You know, like, I'm not twisting anyone's arms or anything like that. We take it on, and we do what we do. Yeah, there is a market for our product. You know, like, dairy bull calves turn into beef animals, right? But there's a select demand for those types of animals, and they have lower price structures than straight beef animals. And when the straight bred beef market gets damaged for price, which it has as well, then the dairy beef really drops off. So it makes it very, very difficult. And ethical beef has no calories or cholesterol. You're exactly right there, Barry. It's the most healthy beef you can get. To fill the loop, like a life cycle, you've got to have, obviously, the supply in the first place, but you've also got to have, obviously, the demand. And farmers will take your product. You know, there's always a home, but it depends on what sort of prices they can get it for. Obviously, they want it for as cheap as possible. And if the market is just what it is, well, that's what they get it for. I know, case in point, look at me. Like, put a frame around this and you go, about as handsome as it gets. Yeah, no, I was talking to my lovely partner on the way home, because we went for a long drive today. And I was saying to her that we don't need that much from a project to yeah. Yeah, good on you. Yep, well, love the stuff. We don't need much from a project to keep our head above water. Like, I'm not after to become the next millionaire or anything like that. Obviously, everyone wants to make $1, but, you know, like, if I wanted to make $1, we'll just quit doing what we're doing. I just wouldn't do it. Like, if it was all about money, you just wouldn't do it. Even at the best of times, you just wouldn't do it. Like, you'd have to be an idiot to do this if it was about money. So obviously it's not about money, you know. And every now and again I'll get some stupid fudder come into Brew or whatever, and they sling shit at me, you know, with what I do, or, you know, project or whatever it might be. And it's just like, you fucking idiots. Like, if you just knew half of the shit that we got to put up with, you know, to do with the industry that we're in and that sort of stuff, and it's all for animal ethics, they would never do it for a minute, because no one would. It's just stupid. Like, it just doesn't make sense to do what we do. but the only thing it does is animal ethics. I think that, like, shortly you'll see, Barry, when you actually see what I'm doing, I know you'll be around and you throw in your 2 bobs worth of support. I know that I'm Brian's neighbour. Oh yeah, wrong side of the country, but yeah, like, obviously it's good we got some acres and that sort of stuff. Yes, we have a mortgage like everyone else. Yes, like, fortunately we're not hugely indebted, so it's not too bad. So yes, that is good. Everyone has their own personal struggles and situations and all that. I get that. But what I'm doing is basically, yeah, the golf course is my paddock for the calves to eat. That's right. That's what it is. I kick the golfers off and then the calves go out there and do their thing. Yeah, they probably wouldn't eat that grass. But yeah, no, all seriousness, we couldn't be in a worse spot at the moment. Like, well, of course you'd be in a worse spot, but we're in a really shit spot. With the way the markets are, it's just totally made a mess of so much. But what do you do? I don't know. We're toying. We don't need a huge amount to be able to succeed in to keep going with what we're doing, but we can't keep doing it on our own back at the losses that we suffer. So it is just what it is, like, and of course I'm half broken. And if you see me try and walk, then you'll see that I'm more than half broken. But anyway, but it's as real as it gets. Like, we're doing our thing, and you're doing something, Barry, that, obviously, that I want to be there as well. And, I can't wait for that to come to fruition. And, hopefully then I can have, the stars a bit more aligned. We're able to capitalize on that more decisively as that goes forward. Because, like, no, in Australia, you can't do that. If that's what you're meaning, in Australia, doing livestock, you can't do a non-profit type thing. There is no exemption for it. So it's basically, you're in a business or you're not. There's nothing for what we do, because you're dealing with livestock, and livestock is treated differently from government in Australia. I know in the US you can, but in Australia you can't. So that's just the way it is. The difference between Australia and America. America. Yeah, and I'm really good at the non-profit route now. We've been doing that really well for the last year. Not intentionally, but it's the way it works out. But no, we just can't keep doing what we're doing. So, you can't keep flogging a dead dog and expecting it to work for you, can you? You got to make changes and to do something. So I'm using the crypto space to make changes and to do something. And you guys will see what that is shortly, as long as I get a bloody calf contract, because there's more things to come. Because that's just to dip the toes and see how things go for, the days, weeks, or whatever, but for a short period of time, and then we'll be going on for more than that. Can you have a non-profit side as well as for a profit side? And no, in Australia you can't do that. No, there's no such thing in Australia. We don't have those allowances in the tax system like you do in America for cattle. You can do it for just about any other animal, but you can't do it for cattle. So oh, then I've got to put up with more of you and the way you guys talk. Oh man, that would, oh shit, that would hurt. You see, but that's the whole thing though, Barry, is that you obviously got to work within your own means and bounds, don't you? Where you just do what you can do. And obviously there's only so much that one person can do or a family can do. And so, but of course you can help make some changes yourself. Like there's opportunities even in this space to make some changes to assist. And that's what I'm trying to do. Is that like sus, 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 sus? Are you saying you're sus? Yeah, we're like big brother in Australia and you're like little brother, little annoying brother in the US. That's what it is. I don't want to make babies with you, Barry. For goodness sake. No. God, some mixed up mongrel. Poor kid. That would just be mean. The Australian DNA would just dominate. That's the problem. But, like the destiny is your own to behold. So you just make it and you deal with it. Like the way to fix a problem is to acknowledge there's a problem and to make a change, and that's what you do. And that's what I'm doing is I'm acknowledging a problem and I know the scope of the problem and then I fix the problem. And obviously you can only do so much, yes, but you got to remember that as long as you know the problem and aware of it and you have an ability to do something, then you'd be stupid not to do it because it's only your own fault if you don't do it. Second cousins can have kids. I think you've just got to be a cousin, don't you? You don't have to be a second cousin. I think just cousins can. But don't know. Not going to go there. Don't know. But so obviously at certain points in people's lives, they've got to speak openly and honestly with whoever wants to watch, like this live stream. And I don't want to pull at your heartstrings or anything like that, but I'm just letting you know that the need is real. Everything that I'm saying is real. And you can either choose to help, to support, or you don't. Like, obviously, you're a free person to do whatever you want to do. Move to Texas, Arizona, or Nevada, and the people will buy your beef because you sound funny. Well, I'll got to move to a red state, not a blue state. And at the moment, I'm pretty sure that, wasn't it Arizona or Nevada was a swing state? So, yeah, I don't know. The something turns blue. I'm not very happy with blue. don't know. I just can't believe America's got so much farmland and stuff. Like, it's just makes Australia look like nothing for a similar size landmass. Australia's got so much desert and stuff in it, but America's just so much farmland and countryside like that. It's just unbelievable. Completely different. But yeah. So you'll see in the preceding weeks that me and a couple of guys working in the background are actually putting in some measures to help the situation. And of course, that helps the community as well, because you get chances to participate in certain things. So that's a good thing. But obviously, I just want to get to another blockchain, exposed to another community, see what the sentiment's like, and whatever happens after that is whatever we decide is the right thing to do. Yeah, it certainly does, doesn't it? It's amazing how much arable land there is. It's just, yeah, it's huge. It's certainly astounding when you look at the old US of A, and you look on Google Earth and you zoom over the place. Look over your house as well, Barry, and yeah, it's amazing, like, to see how much is out there. Yeah, I need to start doing more calf stuff. We go through these little cycles where I wasn't getting calves for a bit, but now they've started picking up again. We're going to, and weather permitting, there's some funny footage that I know that I can get when we release calves and do stuff like that. So, it's more things that, create more content. And on my TikTok now, I've got 5,177 followers now. So that's coming along quite nicely. So yeah, and started to post stuff on Instagram, things like that. Obviously, I need people to join up. There's a whole array of stuff. We're messing around at the moment with a website, but that's been a real pain in the bum. It would be nice to have some more skills out there, but never thought of that. Never thought of that, but it does make sense though, doesn't it? I have to do some investigating on how to do that, or you could even tell me how it's done, because I don't know. I'll have to. I know bloody TikTok and that put their watermark on things, everything I do. They like doing that, brand me, be the master TikToker. But yeah, that's all you can do, is to push out on social platforms and stuff like that. Everyone talks about marketing in the crypto space, but so much marketing doesn't give you any valued return. Yeah, I sort of guessed it would be, but obviously I've got to do some Googling. There you go. Plug there for Google. We'll do some Googling and find out a watermark program, so I can, because I should be able to brand the watermark in my own brand. So, for whatever it might be. and get that done. Usually what I do, I post on, and QR code is easy enough. That's, yeah. Geez, Barry, you're coming up with all this stuff. Good points. Okay, fine, I'll do that. I'll put a watermark where TikTok puts their watermark, so then it covers their one. Their one will go over the top, so it ruins it. But yeah, I'll do some looking into that, and I know QR codes are simple enough. No, why do I want to be doxxed that much? I'm doxxed enough as it is. Someone wants to come and visit me, they'd have to drive a long way from nowhere. Like a court mess. Thank you so much, Barry, for having a chat. It's great to have someone here participating and keep me honest, telling me things, giving me ideas, a bit of to and fro. It's obviously greatly appreciated to have you around. And I just can't wait for the thing that you're doing to become a reality, so then we can but obviously I don't need it too soon. Things aren't done yet. I know. I'm blushing now. I'm going to go all red. You just like the brawn of the Australian, don't you? Like, it's just something like that. I wonder why I've got my headset on. Because J-Man was here. That's right. So I don't need that anymore, do I? I only need that when I'm listening to someone. I bloody forgot that I had it on. Such is life. Anyway, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. And I wish yous all the best. And if you're Australian, please contact me, because I need more Australians to contact me from the Safe community. So please do that. And direct message or whatever. Hit me up as a friend, whatever. I don't care. I just need Australians, please. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining and having a chat. It's hugely appreciated. Thank you. And I'm gonna America us. Geez, Barry, your typing must be quiet too. You've got to be restricted on how many letters. I'm trying to figure out what you mean. I call it a struggle. So, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to... Yes, there's no doubt about that. You're a bloody long way away. All right, I'm going to nick off. Thank you so much. Love yous all. Take care. Cheers. See you later.